Welcome to Part 1 of the Energy Code A series on Title 20 compliance training. This is the first of an 8-part series. Parts 1 and 2 provide an overview of the California Appliance Efficiency Regulations, also known as Title 20, and what's involved in the compliance process. Parts 3 through 7 show how different market actors can use the compliance database, including creating an account and certifying products. Part 8, the last video in the series, shows how you can search the compliance database to verify that products comply. In this module, we take a quick look at the difference between state and federal requirements, then move on to a high-level overview of the California Appliance Efficiency Regulations and who is responsible for complying with them. So let's get started. In the mid-1970s, California adopted the Title 20 Appliance Efficiency Regulations, which applies to products sold or offered for sale in the state. These regulations set minimum efficiency levels for energy and water consumption in products such as plumbing fixtures and fittings, consumer electronics, and household appliances. A few years later, the state adopted the Title 24 Part 6 Building Energy Efficiency Standards, which sets minimum energy efficiency standards for new and altered buildings in California. In 1987, the Department of Energy also adopted standards governing appliance efficiency, which apply to products throughout the U.S. The U.S. DOE Appliance and Equipment Standards Program sets minimum energy efficiency standards for approximately 60 categories of appliances and equipment. In general, when the DOE regulates an appliance type, states cannot adopt different standards for that product type. Manufacturers must certify their products to the DOE Compliance Certification Management System, or CCMS, before distributing them in commerce in the U.S. These products must meet specific labeling requirements and be recertified every year. Manufacturers with products that are regulated by Title 20 need to certify those products to the California Energy Commission Modernized Appliance Efficiency Database System, that's MABES for short, before they can sell them in California. For appliances regulated by the DOE standards, Title 20 includes the federal regulations verbatim. So, if the product will be sold or offered for sale in California, it must be certified to the MABES as well as the federal CCMS. Title 20 effective dates typically are based on product's manufacture date, and the product must be marked according to the regulations. There's no need to recertify a product to the MABES unless a new standard or test method goes into effect. Models remain in the MABES until the manufacturer removes them or they are archived because new requirements apply. Title 24, Part 6 sets energy efficiency requirements for both residential and non-residential buildings, including new construction, additions, and alterations. It addresses almost all aspects of a building that affect its energy use, including its envelope, mechanical, solar PV, and lighting systems. This energy code says that lamps and luminaires that need to comply with Joint Appendix 8 of the code must be certified to the Title 20 MABES. In fact, all appliances installed in projects governed by Title 24 Part 6 must be certified to the MABES, if those appliances are regulated by Title 20. Obviously, Title 20 has an important role in California, so let's take a closer look at it. The California Energy Commission uses a public process to adopt new appliance standards. The standards are developed with industry, energy efficiency advocates, and others through an open, transparent process. There's always at least 1 year between the adoption date and the standard effective date, which gives the market time to meet the compliance requirements. Products that are manufactured on or after the effective date are required to comply. There are dozens of regulated appliances in California, As we mentioned earlier, Title 20 incorporates the Federal Appliance Efficiency Regulations verbatim, which is why those products are included in this list. Title 20 is divided into 9 sections, numbered 1601 through 1609, to help you find what you're looking for, such as the definitions, test methods, efficiency standards, and compliance requirements. To easily navigate this code language, you can use the Energy Code ACE Reference ACE. Which lets you use an interactive index, keyword search, and hyperlinked cross-reference to make it easier to navigate Title 20. It also includes Title 24 Part 6 for those who are interested. Anyone who sells or offers a regulated product for sale in California is responsible for compliance with Title 20. Manufacturers need to ensure they design products according to the efficiency requirements, test those products appropriately, and certify them to the MABES before they offer them for sale in California. In addition, all products under Title 20 must be permanently marked with the required information. Appliance retailers, distributors, importers, contractors, and designers all should use the MABES to verify that the products they sell comply with the code. Let's take a closer look at the responsibilities of these market actors. The Title 20 compliance process can be described broadly as certify, which includes designing, testing, marking products appropriately, then certifying them to the MABES. Verify, which includes ensuring relevant products are compliant, and buy, which refers to end-user customers purchasing the product. Manufacturers, test labs, and third-party certifiers play a part in the certify stage, and each of them needs their own account on the MABES. Manufacturers must design, test, mark, and certify their products to the MABES in order to sell in California. They can use only a CEC-approved test lab for Title 20. That can be an industry certification program as long as it's approved by the CEC. If manufacturers want to, they can use a third-party certifier to handle the certification process for them, working with the test lab and submitting the necessary information to the MABES. The CEC provides certification packets for each appliance type, which contain general instructions, appliance-specific instructions, and an appliance-specific Excel template. You can download these packets from the CEC Title 20 website, and we show you where to get them and how to use them in Module 3 of this series. Companies that sell regulated appliances must verify that the product complies before they can sell the product in California. If a product is not listed in the MABES, it cannot be sold or offered for sale in the state. Sellers can search by model number, appliance type, company, brand, and status to confirm that the products they'd like to sell are compliant. In Module 8, we show you how to use the MABES Quick Search and the Advanced Search functions. Consumers are not responsible for complying with Title 20. Rather, they should be able to rest assured that appliances they buy in-state meet California's standards for appliance efficiency. In the following modules of this series, we will address how to perform role-specific responsibilities. These include how manufacturers, test labs, and third-party certifiers can create an account in the MABES, find a lab approved to test the relevant product type, and submit the product data to get it certified. We also show you how retailers, distributors, importers, contractors, and designers can search the MABES without setting up an account. In summary, a regulated appliance must meet all relevant design, testing, marking, and certification requirements in order to be considered compliant with Title 20. Federally regulated appliances must be certified to both the DOE's CCMS and the CEC's MABES if they are going to be sold in California. There are linkages between Title 24 Part 6 and Title 20, and all market actors except end-user customers are responsible for Title 20 compliance. Thank you for joining us for Part 1 of the Title 20 video series. Be sure to check out the following modules that apply to your role and interests. If you have questions and comments about the Title 20 technical requirements or compliance process, you can contact us at energycodeace.com by clicking the Contact Us link at the bottom of the page. You'll need to be signed in to Energy Code ACE to access the request form, or reach out to the CEC by emailing or phoning their Title 20 call center. If you think this content was helpful, please consider clicking the like button, and we encourage you to add a comment to give us more detailed feedback. To stay up to date on Title 20 and the latest Energy Code ACE offerings that will help you comply, be sure to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube.